Hey y'all, welcome back. Today we're checking out songs that are most likely about Courtney Love.
If I'm listening to Sirius, I listen to like Lithium, which is like all the 90s songs. And like a lot of them are actually about me, which is like interesting. But like there's like so many Smashing Pumpkins songs about me. There's like a Bush song about me.
Y'all, I don't want to talk smack about Courtney Love. I don't want to be negative. I've never met her. I can't judge for myself. I feel like she deserves some forgiveness, right? So many complaints come to mind. Negative observations come to mind, but I don't want to put that out there, you know? Let's go into this not being annoyed by how she speaks and how often she says like, right? I say like. Let's not go into this being frustrated by her self-absorption. I just said something negative about. Let's forgive Courtney Love, y'all. Let's forgive her. Courtney, I forgive you. I forgive you, Courtney. Okay.
Courtney Love is a controversial figure.
Yes.
As the lead singer of alt-rock trailblazers Hole, she notched up a critically acclaimed debut, a platinum-selling follow-up, and a 4-time Grammy-nominated third album.
What did they call Hole? Alt-rock trailblazers. I don't see that. But please continue.
Platinum-selling follow-up, and a 4-time Grammy-nominated third album. She produced rock radio staples like Violet, Miss World, and Celebrity Skin.
Not familiar.
But most know her for her famous husband, and/or her less than personable public persona. As such,
that's put very nicely, Trash Theory.
Her less than personable public persona. As such, she's gained a fair bit of scorn, with accusations ranging from liar to murderer. Today, I will be looking at some of the songs that have been inspired by Mrs. Love.
Okay. I forgive her. Courtney, I forgive you. But me just saying that I forgive her insinuates that she did something to slight me. What did she do to slight me? See, I don't know. She's the Yoko Ono of grunge. I've met Yoko, and she's actually very friendly. Very personable, lovely woman. I've never met Courtney Love, but I imagine she has the capacity to be that as well, right? Okay, let's just check out some songs that were written about Courtney Love, right? Bruise Violet. Liar. Oh shit, y'all.
Before forming Hole in
Let's forgive her, y'all. Forgiveness.
1989, Love was in a short-lived band called Pagan Babies with a punk rocker named Kat Bjelland. After this,
Babes in
Bjelland
Toyland
formed Babes in Toyland.
Okay.
Love has claimed that she was in a primordial version of the band before being kicked out, but the band have refuted this. When Hole started getting attention in the early 90s, Love became known for her style of dress dubbed Kinderhore, which consisted of torn white dresses and heavy makeup with dark eyeliner. Bjelland has always maintained that she invented the look.
She
the
did.
video for Bruise Violet from 1992 shows a Love lookalike following Bjelland around dressed identically, while lyrics like
Wow. Let's forgive Courtney Love, y'all. Let's forgive her. This is tough. Jesus.
make the claims of plagiarism all the more pointed.
Oh, what? That Foo Fighters song's about Courtney Love?
In the aftermath of Kurt Cobain's death, things were certainly a bit raw for all involved. While Chris Novoselic disappeared into a spiral of forgettable bands and local politics, drummer Dave Grohl made music. All this rawness informed the new band's debut single.
Oh.
As I was singing I Don't Owe You Anything, I realised people might think it was about Kurt. It would fucking break my heart to think people were under that impression. That was my biggest fear. It was the one song that I actually meant and felt emotionally. For the music video, the initial brief featured the band being attacked by a bloated, charred, inflatable girl representing Courtney. But
Really?
Grohl's management vetoed the choice, instead being replaced by a 3D representation of the HIV virus. Asked about the song's target in 2009, Dave Grohl said, "I've denied it for 15 years, but I'm finally coming out and saying it. Just read the fucking words." The most damning lyrics are,
How could it be? I'm the only one who sees your brother's insanity, yeah.
which paints her in the public perceived role of manipulator and liar.
Wow, yeah. Yeah. Rehearsed insanity. That does pinpoint what I traditionally did not appreciate was the lack of authenticity. This behavior that seemed inauthentic, at the same time disruptive, just to be disruptive, like a performer, performing. But I forgive you. I forgive you, Courtney. I forgive you. Oh, this is hard, y'all. This is hard.
Which paints her in the public perceived role of manipulator and liar. After the royalty disputes that Love made against the surviving members of Nirvana, that chorus lyric became shockingly prescient. According to Love, Stacked Actors off Nothing Left to Lose is also about her, but Grohl has never confirmed this.
Tori Amos?
One of the most notorious supposed songs about Courtney Love is Professional Widow. The title itself, it fits. The first lyrics are the following.
Honey, bring it close to my lips, yeah. Don't blow those brains, yeah.
No doubt an unsubtle nod at her late husband. Additionally, there are references to heroin, which Love and Cobain had both been known to use frequently. Then later, the refrain repeats. This alludes to Love's history of dating numerous famous alt-rockers throughout the 90s. When questioned in 1996 about it for Record magazine, Amos replied,
"It's about my own experience. I've never met Courtney Love. It's based on that part of myself that's Lady Macbeth."
In 2003, while appearing on British news show Liquid News, following Love's recent arrest, Amos was tasked by the host with making a statement on Professional Widow.
What is it about her that might have fascinated you if it is written about her?
I don't think fascinated would be the word. I think that when you're part of a peer group, you learn things about each other, and there's a way that you treat people. And sometimes if you treat people in a certain way, maybe years later it comes around and bites you. Maybe.
Love herself is still not sure about the song. In 2006, she is quoted having said,
Is that supposed to be about me? I've never figured it out.
"Given the evidence, it looks likely."
It does. 9 Inch Nails too? Wow. Yeah, when I first heard the lyrics, it seems like it could be about her. Maybe not. Probably not. But after Tori Amos's statement, it seems like it probably is. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. Right? Forgiveness.
Never figured it out.
Given the evidence, it looks likely. Though the song references Carly Simon's You're So Vain, 9 Inch Nails' mastermind Trent Reznor has said conclusively that Starfuckers Inc. is, in fact, about Mrs. Love.
Wow.
There are a number of slights that Love had made against Reznor that would make her a target of ire in his eyes. After a fling between the couple in the early to mid 90s, Love made some less than polite comments about Reznor in Spin magazine. Most famously,
Don't call your band 9 Inch Nails if you have a 3-inch one.
Reznor is also on record saying that Love had destroyed his relationship with Tori Amos.
Why would you say that, Courtney? Damn it. You're making this tough, Courtney.
Is also on record saying that Love had destroyed his relationship with Tori Amos. Other people would put their fingers in the pie and they kind of messed up a friendship. We're not that close now. Some malicious meddling on the part of Courtney Love. But I still feel the same feelings for Tori.
What did she do? What'd she do?
This part is most likely being referenced in Reznor's cribbing the title from Amos's Professional Widow. Other factors linking the song to Love are lyrics like, and most damning, the song's music video, where a gross
my God,
caricature
yeah.
of Love is shown, complete in Kinderhor chic.
Wow. What? Hollaback Girl? Holy crap. I didn't even know Trent Reznor and Tori Amos knew each other. What happened, though? Right? What happened? What happened between Trent Reznor and Courtney Love? Oh. She accused Trent, among others, of S-wording underage groupies when Hole and 9 Inch Nails performed at the same concert. She eventually walked it back. She also falsely accused other musicians in the past, gotten called out for it, issued an apology only to repeat the process upon a different target each time. Well, okay.
Complete in Kinderhor chic.
Wow. I feel like Hollaback Girl came out a long time after Courtney Love was even in the public eye.
Back in the 90s, there were a minority of female-fronted alt rock bands, but in the post-Nirvana boom, there were few as successful as No Doubt,
Right.
with their world-conquering Tragic Kingdom album. Somehow, amid this, lead singer Gwen Stefani offended Love at some point, and that bitterness came out in a 2004 interview.
Being famous is just like being in high school, but I'm not interested in being the cheerleader. I'm not interested in being Gwen Stefani. She's the cheerleader, and I'm in the smoker's shed.
In response, Stefani told NME in March 2005,
You know, someone one time called me a cheerleader, negatively, and I've never been a cheerleader, so I was like, okay, fuck you. You want me to be a cheerleader? Well, I will be one then, and I'll rule the world. Just you watch me.
I heard that you were talking shit and you didn't.
Oh.
Hear it.
Hollaback Girl is that response song. The second biggest song in 2005, the 41st biggest song of the decade. So yeah,
Wow.
It's a pretty effective, world-ruling fuck you. Plus, it taught a generation of kids how to spell bananas. Love later alleged that she had been seeing Stefani's future husband, Bush's Gavin Rossdale, in 1996, a year after Stefani and him had started dating. Whether Rossdale ever actually wrote a song about Love is up for debate.
Calling someone a cheerleader is not that bad. I don't think it hurt Gwen's credibility at all. So that one's not... okay. Not so bad. She just likes to go around and cause up trouble. Heart-shaped box. That makes sense. This makes sense.
And now the person that knew her best. Her late husband.
Maybe.
Love named Heart-Shaped Box as her favourite Nirvana song, which is fitting as it's most definitely about her. If it's a love song, it's an extremely caustic one, with cryptic Cobain lyrics that imply a lot of twisted pain and imagery of flesh-eating orchids, cancer, and being trapped. It is not unfair to say that he feels like the relationship he is singing about is suffocating.
Yeah.
There are also references to astrology in the first verse, to Pisces and Cancer, which are Cobain and Love's respective signs. These lines are a reference to something Cobain had supposedly said in an argument with her. And while this could be just a fictional tale of marital suffocation, Love came out to confirm that not only is this song about her, but the heart-shaped box in question is her vagina. After Lana Del Rey covered the song live in 2013, Love tweeted at her the following.
At Lana Del Rey, you do know the song is about my vagina, right? Throw down your umbilical noose so I can climb right back.
Of course, there are more songs, either reputedly or definitely about her. Love.
Huh. I guess I see the vagina reference, but I think it's more about her manipulation of Kurt. Now, Kurt felt like he was trapped in a heart-shaped box, right? The heart-shaped box is her cage for Kurt. That's how I see it. I forgive you, Courtney. I forgive you, Courtney.
Of course, there are more songs, either reputedly or definitely about her. Love has claimed that the majority of Smashing Pumpkins' Siamese Dream is about her, given that her and Billy Corgan dated briefly before she met Cobain. Other Pumpkin songs like Where Boys Fear to Tread and Bodies have an alleged Courtney connection, but Corgan has denied all of this.
Huh. Yeah, I think if Billy Corgan wrote a song about her, he would admit it. He doesn't walk away from confrontation. I've met him twice.
But Corgan has denied all of this. She's also name-checked in You Get What You Give by the New Radicals and Courtney by Nerf Herder. Courtney Love made a lot of enemies.
Well, yeah, she's mentioned in that New Radicals song, right? At the end, something, Beck and Hanson, Courtney Love and Marilyn Manson, run back to your mansions and we'll kick your asses or something like that, right?
Courtney Love made a lot of enemies, and very few songs about her have anything nice to say. In a way, it's impressively punk rock that she has rubbed so many people up the wrong way.
I guess so.
As a person, she comes across as a tangled ball of ego, venom, and fragility. But as a musician, she's probably the most influential woman in 90s rock.
Ugh.
She is a controversial figure, but nevertheless, a fascinating one.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. I want to thank Wit and Folly for providing additional voices on this video.
Y'all be sure to go to Trash Theory and like and subscribe. Let's forgive Courtney. I think I saw her. I was walking around Los Angeles, and I just happened to be near this intersection that is traditionally well known to be the main location to get H-word, if you know what I mean. The stuff you put in the syringe. And I saw her walking along the sidewalk, the opposite direction from me. I'm pretty sure it was her, and I felt sorry for her. If you saw her, you would feel sorry for her too. I'm pretty sure. In that moment. Courtney, you don't need to be starting all this shit, you know? You don't need to. It's unnecessary. I forgive you, Courtney. It's so hard. But I forgive you. I forgive you. A lot of these I didn't know were about her. That Foo Fighters song, I'll Stick Around. Professional Widow. I had never heard that before. Star Effer. Never heard that before. Hollaback Girl, that's surprising. That's probably the most surprising. And Heart-Shaped Box, that's probably the least surprising, right? But I don't think it's about her vagina. It's about her manipulative nature. I forgive you. I forgive you. Well, y'all, I'd like to thank my patrons. I'd like to thank my Buy Me a Coffee folks. Thank y'all for watching this with me, and I'll see you next time. Later.